I think we've all suffered from poor Wi-Fi connections, endless buffering when trying to watch a movie, or waiting an age to upload a video while on the road. Keep watching and I'll show you how our Wi-Fi booster helps us deal with this. Thanks for watching our video, and as always, if you have any questions or feedback, please pop them in the comments below. If you find the video useful, please like, share and consider subscribing. Although we do have 4G connectivity in the van, sometimes connecting to Wi-Fi, particularly when we're trying to upload a video, is far better for us. But unfortunately, quite often the Wi-Fi hotspots aren't near where we want to be, or the connection to them is just not quick enough. Even on campsites, free Wi-Fi might only be available in certain spaces, or you might only be allowed to connect to one device. Our Wi-Fi booster lets us connect to hotspots from a lot further away, get a more stable signal, and also lets us use multiple devices on one connection. Before we look at the booster itself, there's a few ways we find hotspots. There are a number of apps available that can help. InstaBridge is one example that we use, and Wi-Fi Map is another. There's also well-known chains of fast food, supermarket and coffee shops that nearly always have Wi-Fi. Our system has two parts, an external receiver and antenna and an internal router, which creates the Wi-Fi hotspot that we connect to within the van. The UBDO receiver with directional antenna gives us a good strong signal from the hotspot, and the R36 router creates a Wi-Fi network within our van. There are other receivers and routers you can use, just make sure they're compatible with each other. You might also consider a ready setup kit designed for campervans and motorhomes, such as the Camp Pro 1 and 2 from Alfa, the Kuma WifiKit or the iBoost from Motorhome WIFI. However, at more than £150 I found these to be much more expensive than the total of £70 I paid for both the UBDO and the R36, just because the devices had already been connected and set up for you. As the two Alfa units are designed to work together and link with one simple USB connection, it was really easy to get them working together. The R36 router can be used with most Alfa Wi-Fi receivers, but some do require different firmware for the router, and I'll link to the details of these in the notes. Today we've parked up in a retail area with a number of shops that should have free Wi-Fi, but first let's try and connect as if we didn't have the booster direct from our phone or tablet. As you can see, searching just from our phone, the only hotspot we can find is our own CCTV system. Getting our booster system working has 4 simple steps. As our antenna is directional, it's best to point it in the direction of the hotspot if you know where it is. It's then just a case of switching on the R36 and they start working together. Then, using your device, you just connect to the network that the R36 creates. Once you've connected, you just go into the administration page for the router. As you can see here, we've got some profiles already set up for where we regularly stay. It's just a case of hitting the site survey button, and as you can see, we're now seeing more than 20 networks, where before we couldn't see any. The ones we're looking for here are the open ones, so there's a few of those, but I'm going to select the nearest, which is the McDonald's hotspot. Once we've selected, we just activate the profile, and then you'll see we're connected to the network. And then just a simple check to make sure we've got internet connectivity. Now the connection's set up, for any other devices we want to connect, just connect to the network in the van, and straight away we've got a connection to the internet. An important thing to remember when connecting to a public unsecured hotspot is that your data won't be encrypted, so could be intercepted. To solve this risk, we use a VPN service from KeepSolid called VPN Unlimited. This lets us secure the connection from any device we're using, so all our data like bank details, passwords, etc. are safely transmitted with encryption. An added bonus is that you can link to a VPN server back in the UK when abroad, so that geographic apps and sites like Netflix and iPlayer can still be accessed. There are lots of similar services such as NordVPN or ExpressVPN that provide the same type of service, but we found VPN Unlimited to work well for us. If you're somewhere where there's just no Wi-Fi hotspots available and you need to look at connecting by 3G or 4G, there are a number of dongles that do plug into the R36 router, and I'll put a compatibility list in the show notes. However, we've found that using a portable Wi-Fi unit gives us a lot more flexibility. I hope you found that useful, and please try and join us next week where we'll have the first of a two-part series sharing some of our van life hacks. Keep up to date by hitting the subscribe button, and you can visit us at explorevan.uk where you can read more about us, our vans and our trips.